Hi there, this is Allison with Let's Go Travel Tips. Today we've got a lot of news to do with what's going on in cruising, but also a lot of really helpful information about what to do right now while we've got the Omicron variant going, in trouble with our flights, and just so much going on. And so stick with me through this whole video because I think you will find it very helpful. So first of all, I would like to welcome all of our Let's Go family members, and also a big welcome to all of you who are new. We are really happy to have you with us. And so first of all, the big news that I want to make sure that everyone who has got a cruise booked to Hawaii or is considering booking a cruise to Hawaii is that I think you really are going to need your booster in order to go to Hawaii. And there's two reasons for that. Number one of our Let's Go family members here has a cruise booked on the Carnival Miracle to Hawaii in January, and yesterday she received notice from Carnival Cruise Lines that Hawaii might be requiring a booster, so they said go ahead and get your booster if you don't already have it. And then I have not seen that announced in the news yet for Hawaii. Hawaii is being amazingly silent on cruise ships coming in January. They were scheduled to start allowing them coming back at the beginning of January of 2022, and so far they have not said that they have changed their mind. And so that is not appeared in any of the news out of Hawaii yet, and it's not on their government pages either. And so today is December 28th, and so just a heads up about that. I'll keep you up to date with that, but please be aware. And then other people are hearing that that Hawaii might be, I'm just seeing it like on different vlogs and different places like that, and nobody has the official word on it, but the closest thing to official is our Let's Go family member who was contacted and said to get your booster to go on a Carnival cruise there. And so if any of you have a cruise booked and you have received any other communication or anything else, will you please put that in the comments below, because it really helps all of us. The second thing that you probably maybe have already heard is the Carnival Panorama was scheduled to sail into Puerto Vallarta yesterday, and when she got there, the port officials would not allow anyone off the ship to visit that port. And at that point, apparently she left Long Beach on December 24th, and 5 crew members at that time they knew had COVID, and by the time they got to Puerto Vallarta yesterday, 69 did. And so it is my just best guess is probably the Omicron variant that is easily spread, and so they would not let the people anyone off at that port. And so I just wanted to bring you up to date so that you know what's going on with cruising. And then the next thing, the number 3 thing that I want to let you know is that if you don't have travel insurance yet, get travel insurance right now. I think it's really that important. And if you already have your cruise booked, you can still add travel insurance. And since we cruise with Princess so much, we just automatically, every time we sail, we add the Princess Platinum protection. It covers you for things like travel interruption, if you have trouble with your flights, if you have to stay overnight in a hotel, it helps you with medical expenses, it helps you if you lose your luggage, just all of these things that you normally think of. And so we always pick up that one. Always. And if you have already booked your cruise, you can go ahead and add some. And so if you want to do it through Princess, if you've already got a cruise book, just call your travel agent, or you can call Princess. Their main phone number here is 1-800-774-6237. So call them if you want that added, and they can help you add it. And then also, if you go to yourprincess.com and you log into your account, and then you select the cruise that you want to add the travel insurance to, just click on manage this booking, and then go into the cruise personalizer, and you have to scroll down a little bit, but then you click on their book with confidence program. Nope, you click on their Princess Vacation Protection link and then scroll down, and it will let you add it right there if your sailing is a little ways out. We noticed that for ours, that is January 16th of 2022, you can't do anything about that right there on the website, so you would have to call. But we noticed that for our sailings that are further away, that we could change it right there on the website. And so make sure that you have got that. I'm going to follow this video. This is going to be be a 2-video day because it's really important what I'm finding out about Princess Easy Air. A big shout out to our Let's Go family member, Doug. Thank you for asking the question about the Princess Easy Air and how it's working right now with all of the flights being canceled, and the Princess protection, their insurance is really important to that too. And so I'm going to do a whole video after this so that it's easy for people to find all of the information, plus it's kind of enough that I think it deserves its own video. So watch for that later today also. So anyway, make sure that you have got insurance for your cruise. The next thing that I want to let everybody know about, as I have mentioned before, the Princess Book with Confidence program, up to 30 days before you sail, you can cancel your cruise and then just get your money back as a future cruise credit and reschedule when you want. And right now the deadline is December 31st of 2022. Is when you need to sail by, but I'm sure that as we roll forward, that deadline will get moved back. But anyway, along with that, they've got their COVID-19 protection program. And let me tell you, if you are within 30 days of when you sail, it says if you or your immediate travel party in the same stateroom test positive for COVID-19 within 30 days prior to and including embarkation day, or if boarding is denied, if you've got your test there at the port for related reason, you can get your cruise fare back in a future cruise credit. And so make sure that you know what's going on with this. And I would add, if you're not feeling good, call Princess and tell them, because all of the feedback that I am getting right now is they are being very good to work with people. People I know have called and been very nervous to travel right now. They've let them reschedule. And so if you are worried about traveling right now, or if you aren't feeling good, or if someone in your immediate family has got COVID, I would call them and ask them. Don't just assume that you have to lose your money. Don't just assume that you should go ahead and go anyway. Call them and talk to them about it. I was just on the phone with them, and they are awesome. And I really think from talking to them that they are really willing to work with everyone. And if you've got your cruise on Carnival, they will let you reschedule through January 14th is what they've said. Royal Caribbean is being much more flexible in working with people about rescheduling right now. And from what I've heard, Norwegian, not quite so flexible, but I would definitely call them if you're worried about being ill as well. Or yeah, just call and ask is my counsel to you, because I know that the cruise lines are trying to be flexible right now. And so just be aware of what their policies are, and also call and talk to them if you're not well. The next thing that I wanted, well, I guess this is really the last thing for this video. And you know, I generally don't get too wound up, but today I'm not very happy because there is a Connecticut senator named Richard Blumenthal who just a couple of hours ago released a statement saying, you know, how the cruise ships are floating petri dishes and how we really need to pause cruising again, and just really how awful it is and how we're not protecting people by letting them go on cruises right now. And that is absolutely not true. And so I was wondering, and you all do what you want, but you know what? I think I'm going to contact my senator and say, you know what? Don't fall for that garbage, because you know what? Cruise lines are the most protocoled place and the most tested and the most protected travel experience that we have on the earth right now. When you're going to go on a flight, nobody ever tests for a flight. Nobody tests at a hotel. Nobody tests at a resort. Nobody tests, you know, when you go to Walmart, nobody ever shuts the door and says, okay, everybody here is going to get tested. Nobody ever knows how many cases there are anywhere else. And what we've got going on are not outbreaks. There are a few more than we've had before due to the Omicron, but it's not startling, and it's certainly not risky for anyone. And so if you feel so inclined, you might want to call your senator or send him an email, whatever you like to do, and just say, hey, keep cruising going. It's what this senator is saying is not accurate. And so that's just my call to action today. Like I said, keep an eye out for my video later today. I'm going to go through everything with you with Princess Easy Air and what we do if our flight gets canceled, especially with what's going on right now. And so keep an eye out for that video. I really appreciate all of you being here. I appreciate your support, and I appreciate the community that you are building with one another and your willingness to share your experiences and just what's going on with you. So thank you. Let's keep that going in the comments and do all we can to help each other and cheer each other up and just keep everything moving forward. So thank you so very much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, you might want to go ahead and subscribe. We would love to have you here with us, and you're going to want to stay up to date on everything that is going in cruising if you think you're going to cruise, because I know that I like to stay up to date, and all of these things with the Princess Easy Air and everything with insurance and everything. I'm really glad that I know that, especially since we're planning to set sail so soon. So I will appreciate that. And if you've appreciated this video and the information, will you please go ahead and give it a thumbs up as well? Would really appreciate that. I'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.